I wrote a book about it. It's called Am I Crazy? And I hate to keep asking the same question over and over again, but am I? Am I crazy? Every day I look out across this vast, intellectually frozen wasteland of the internet and just looking for pockets of insanity. And every day, the internet does not disappoint me. I want you to take a little short hop with me across the pond to London, where the outcome of a women's bicycle race is showing once again that the left will stop at nothing to prove that 2 + 2 = penis. I want you to extend a warm congratulations to Emily Bridges and Lilly Chant, the first and second place winners of the ThunderCrit women's cycling event that took place last week. Now, if you're not familiar with the sport, I want you to understand just how much physical and mental work goes into doing something like this. You have no idea how hard these women had to work to get where they are. A simple gold or silver medal honestly doesn't give the casual observer enough of an idea of the struggle of fixed gear cycling, the countless hours of blood and sweat and tears, the absolute spiritual journey of becoming a winner among equals. And hey, the fact that both women are actually dudes is absolutely immaterial, right? I mean, unless you're a bigot. Are you a bigot? You wouldn't be a bigot, would you? Folks, we have tap danced our way off the edge of collective sanity and now find ourselves falling, legs still a-twitching, into the chaos of a world where solid meaning of words and concepts has been banished to the hinterlands. It's a world where you will have the freedom to be down and you will have neither the right nor the inclination to challenge it. George Orwell tried to warn us about this, but even he didn't take the deconstructionist narrative out to its logic-defying borders. I mean, he didn't go far enough. If you look at a picture of these two, quote, winners, he said with heavy sarcasm, you'll see with that the third place winner, you know, the actual first place winner, like the actual first place winner was in third because she's a woman. But look at the picture. She's a mother taking care of her child after the race is over. I mean, you got to be freaking kidding me on this. I mean, this picture can only be a more graphic representation of what the left is doing to women if these two fellas had their pants pulled down for the picture. I don't want to see that. But women have fought over the past century to accomplish these things, to compete, to do these. And listen, once again, for the millionth time, the leftist ideology, they don't care about women. They don't care about women. They don't care about trans people either, for that matter. I promise you it won't be all that long before the left turns on them as well. Watch and see. You heard it here first. Once all the usefulness has been squeezed out of them, the left will toss them to the curb the same way they're tossing women to the curb right now. Look, I don't have to go over it with you all the things that are both morally and logically wrong with this picture. We all know at this point that we're living on the other side of the funhouse looking glass in a shimmery and wobbly world where common sense wasn't allowed to follow us through the portal. The only real questions left are, what can we do about it and where does it go next? Well, one of the things you can do about it is get your kids out of the public school system. I mean, my God. Not just so you could save your kid from becoming like the left, but also that you could raise your kid to oppose the left throughout his or her life. As for where this goes next, I don't know. How long are men who can't hack it with other men going to dominate women's sports just because they can? Where does it stop? Hell, what's the next sport going to be? Skeet shooting? I mean, I wouldn't want to watch it, but at least it makes sense to me. I know some women that are pretty good shooters. We're in a clown world. And, you look at this stuff, and I want to reiterate, they're coming for you too. You're cannon fodder. You and your ideology and all of the attention you're getting as a trans person, you tell me that I'm full of hate. Okay. I don't have a hateful bone in my body. I really don't. But they're coming for you. I'm trying to have compassion and tell you, you're setting yourself up on a pedestal so high and so precarious that this whole notion of this normalization of this trans stuff, it's faulty. You know, I always talk about the house of cards that's going to fall in on itself in due time. This is going to be destructive because you're already dealing with mentally unstable people that have a dysphoria.